So I'm here in my trailer. It's on Sunday morning. In a minute you'll hear a woodpecker and some more birds singing. And I'm sitting here, I'm having a conversation with myself. And in that conversation, I'm asking myself a question. And the question is, why, well, the thought came up, first of all, the thought came up that I would find myself doing something that I like, right? But when I find that thing that I like, that I really enjoy, that makes me feel good, I also want to know the other side of it, of how bad it can make me feel if it doesn't go right. And I realize at this moment that I've been given so much of my time to always researching the opposite. There's a right or wrong, yin yang, whatever. And I've realized that I've gotten so caught up going back and forth that I've missed out so much. Wow. I know it sounds ridiculous. I know that you may say that doesn't make sense. That's fine. But if you're there, if you're in that place where you just having a challenge, you just can't seem to get it right. Something is holding you back. If you allow for that moment to stop, you're going to have a moment where you're going to be able to think. You're going to have a moment. Either it's going to be lying in bed, sick, ill, dying on the bed, or some crisis. You're going to have to stop. So it's best that we stop now to listen, to feel, to observe, not so much with just our eyes and our hands and our senses, but take a little deeper. Because if we don't, there's so much we're going to miss. Yeah. They keep things loud, like real loud, intentionally, for a purpose. When things are too loud, when things are too busy, too moving, how can you stop and get to know who you are? You can't do it. It's not going to happen. You'll always find yourself somewhere you don't belong, inside yourself. Think about that. Somewhere you don't belong inside yourself. If that's not bad, something to consider. Take time. Listen. Be still. And listen. It takes time. But I've realized there's a time that I've dedicated to this type of lifestyle, to stopping and thinking and processing and analyzing and taking responsibility for myself, for me, for myself. I've come to realize that my life has changed. My life has changed. I've learned to say no. Here's the kicker. That I've learned to say no to me first. Because I was saying maybe no outside, but I wasn't saying no to myself, to these mindsets, this lifestyle that I was living, this fantasy, this place of being so full of faith that my faith was not as strong as I thought it was. So anyway, with that being said, think about it. I know I can go deep, and that's just my style. If it fits you, we can move forward. If not, that's okay too. I hope that what you heard, that you take away, and that'll take it to places, man, not because I said it. You just heard it from me. It just exists. It's there. It's there. Live much. Stay strong. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.